All right, ready to dive into some V86 action.
Yeah, let's do it.
Got Bjerke and Solvalla races coming up on December 11th.
Big day.
You've given me, well, quite a stack of analyses to go through.
Hopefully we can find some winners in there.
Let's see if we can uncover a few hidden gems.
That's the goal.
Maybe even help our listeners find a winning ticket.
That's what they're listening for, right?
Exactly. The key here, you always say this, is to look beyond the obvious favorites.
You got it.
Really understand each race.
Yeah, the nuances. That's how you gain an edge.
All right, so let's jump right into it.
Okay.
V86 won at Bjerke. 9 horses, 2,100 meters.
Could be wide open.
One horse that really caught my eye was Time Mississippi, starting from gate 2.
Oh, interesting. Why him?
The analyses mention a change in ownership, a couple of warm-up races.
Sounds like they're prepping him for something.
Yeah, he's had some injuries in the past.
Comeback story.
Potentially.
We also got to consider Jonathan Bjerke, starting from gate 3. Strong recent performance and good starting speed. Could be a contender.
Definitely one to watch.
Yeah.
What about Trefilov, starting from the inside at gate 1?
Trefilov. Solid horse, consistent.
Yeah, good track record of Bjerke.
Yeah, and starting from gate 1, likely to get a smooth journey.
Makes him a pretty safe bet, you think?
I'd say so, yeah. At least for a top spot.
Okay, so we've got potential winners, strong contenders.
Right.
What about those long shot bets? Any dark horses in this race?
My dreams starting from gate 6 might be interesting.
Why is that?
Previously trained by a top Swedish trainer.
Okay.
Now making a second start with a Norwegian trainer.
Change of scenery.
Could be a good thing. Maybe shake things up a bit.
Worth a gamble, maybe?
I think so.
All right, let's jot that one down.
Moving on.
Yeah. V86-2, we're headed to Solvalla now.
Okay, Solvalla.
2,140 meters.
Oh, right.
This one's a bit tricky, but Ollie Boko started from gate 12, immediately caught my attention.
Ah, yeah. Ollie Boko, his recent win at Rome was quite impressive.
I was going to say, you were impressed with that one, weren't you?
Very much so. Showed real strength, especially in that final stretch.
Even starting from the back, you wouldn't count him out.
Nope, not at all.
We've got suit-up artist, the favorite, starting from gate 1.
Right.
But it's his debut behind the starting car, right?
True, that's always a question mark.
A bit unpredictable.
Definitely.
And then we have Whitey G, starting from gate 5, who's, well,
not the quickest off the mark.
could create some opportunities for Ollie Boko, maybe?
Possibly.
Interesting. Back to Bjerke for V86-3, another 2,100-meter race. This one seems tough.
Yeah, it's looking like a battle between the two favorites. Nelson Doris from gate 1 and Uberg's Coast from gate 8.
Both in excellent form recently.
They are. It's tough to choose between them.
Who do you think has the edge?
Well, Nelson Doris, he's in top form, several wins this year.
Yeah.
But starting from the inside track, could be tricky.
You boxed in.
Exactly. And Uberg's Coast, he won his last race despite a gallop.
He's a powerful horse.
Very powerful, but his track record isn't flawless. Tough call.
Feels like a race where you might want to cover both favorites.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Okay, on to V86-4 back at Solvalla's. And here's one I'm actually feeling pretty good about. Colibri Jet, starting from gate 5.
Colibri Jet. Yeah, I see why you like him. Dropping down in class from tougher competition.
Right.
And he'll be driven by Magnus Dujus, who he's won with before.
Good combination.
Solid play, I'd say.
Are we talking potential lock of the race here?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Okay, fair enough.
Parveny from gate 1 could benefit from a good starting position.
Right.
And Ante Laroque, starting from gate 6.
Yeah.
Making his debut with a new trainer could be interesting. Always a bit of a wild card.
Good point. All right, V86-5, back at Bjerke. And this one just screams upset potential.
Oh, why is that?
A field of 3-year-olds.
Yeah. Always a bit unpredictable.
They could be inconsistent, for sure, but that also means
big opportunities for a long shot to really shake things up.
I'm looking at Mill Stout, starting from gate 11.
Mill Stout, what makes him stand out?
The analyses highlight his trainer, Anders Lindstrom Molden. Seems like he specifically targeted this race for Mill Stout.
Oh, that's interesting when a trainer does that.
It means something.
It often does.
And the favorite, Noah BR, starting from gate 4, doesn't have the most impressive track record.
So you're thinking this could be Mill Stout's chance to really shine?
It's possible. But you never know with these young horses, do you?
Never know. Picture Diamond, starting from gate 2, and Petuso from gate 8, they could surprise us too.
This is a wide open race.
For sure.
Okay, so V86-5, the one to watch for a potential exit.
Can't deny on that one.
Now, V86-6, back at Solvalla, another 2,140-meter race. And I remember from our last deep dive, you were quite impressed with Frankie Bahia starting from gate 9.
Frankie Bahia, yes. Undeniably talented.
Still feeling the same way about him this time around?
I am.
He's a bit of a risk, though, right?
Well, he does have a tendency to gallop.
That's what I mean.
But when he keeps it clean, he's almost unbeatable.
It's that almost that makes it a bit nerve-wracking.
True, but the potential is there. He's got that extra gear.
And the favorite, Tamak Tijun, starting from gate 2.
Ah, yes, Tamak Tijun. Very consistent performer. Rarely disappoints.
Solid choice, then.
Very solid.
Exactly. Do you play it safe with Tamak Tijun or...
Take a chance on Frankie Bahia.
Tough decision. All right, back to Bjerke for V86-7. A 2,100-meter race. And this one, looking at the analyses, seems particularly difficult to predict.
Lots of strong contenders.
Too many, almost.
I'm drawn to Follow That Dream, starting from gate 10, and Viking Classic from gate 9.
Both in good form lately.
Very good form. And then there's Max Orlando, starting from gate 4.
Can't forget about him.
Fast off the mark, could very well dictate the pace of the race.
This feels like a race where you might need...
a healthy dose of streaking on that betting slip.
I think you're right. All right, last race of the night, V86-8. Back to Solvalla for a 1,640-meter sprint. The big question here is, can we trust Melby Free, starting from gate 7?
Melby Free. On paper, he's the best horse.
Right.
But those recent gallops, his form has been questionable.
2 consecutive gallops. That's a bit worrying.
Definitely a cause for concern.
So if we can't rely on Melby Free...
Well, there's Stepping Dream Boy, starting from gate 4. He looks ready to capitalize.
How so?
Quick off the mark favors a leading position, which can be a huge advantage in a shorter race like this.
Any other horses we should keep an eye on?
Albacete, starting from gate 10, ran a strong 4th last time out, and he's got Erjan Kihlstrom driving for the first time.
Oh, that could be significant.
It could. Erjan is a top driver. He could really elevate Albacete's performance.
Okay, so we've gone through all 8 races. A lot to digest.
Lots of potential out there. Surprises waiting to happen.
Absolutely.
It's amazing, isn't it?
That is.
How all these different analyses, they highlight different things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like one expert might focus on the horse's recent form, you know.
You're right.
And another one might be all about the bloodlines.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Or even the trainer's strategy.
Yeah. Like what are they aiming for with this horse in this particular race?
And our job, I guess, is to kind of sift through it all.
Make sense of it. Try to give our listeners the best possible picture.
Yeah. V86 betting, it's all about weighing the risks and the rewards, looking at all the factors, the stats, the analyses, but then also trusting your gut a little bit.
That's important.
It is. There's no one right way to do it. Some people like to find a single banker, build their ticket around that. Others prefer to spread their bets a bit.
Different strokes for different folks.
Exactly. The important thing is to have fun.
Right.
Horse racing is a beautiful sport, full of excitement, drama. Whether you win or lose, it's a thrill to be a part of.
Couldn't agree more.
So, to all our listeners out there, good luck with your V86 bets.
May your picks be inspired, your tickets be winners, and your enjoyment of the races be boundless.
Well said. It's been a pleasure, as always.
Thanks for joining me. It's been great having you here. Until next time.